remember this place. Oh my... It's all still here. This is the last place we came before it all went wrong, isn't it? You gave me a dress to wear, and you let me pick flowers. I kept them, and when you got hurt, I left you a trail in case you came for me. Did you see them? He tricked us, didn't he? Is he still alive?
We saved that little girl back at the farmhouse, didn't we? Wait. There's something else. Were we, you know, yeah, together. Thank you, Guardian. You want to pick some flowers?
You go ahead. I just want to take this scene in a moment longer. Yeah, right. In your dreams. Did you like it? You're kidding, right? And I told you my name. And that I had to change it because of my mom. Because they killed my dad, Guardian. I don't know if I want to remember. How much about me do you know? I don't know about that, Guardian. I know there's a part of me that fits your description of a warrior, but it seems so long ago that I was ever that. I can't envision it right now. Don't even want to. Can we change the subject? What else? What else do you know of me? Mom, Dad, Cyrodiil. I wonder if I'll ever be able to go home. I think it's all coming together. For good or worse. I guess I'll have to face it as it comes back. I know there are some things that I would rather not remember. And some things about me I would rather forget, for which I carry the scars. Some things I've done I am not proud of, but at least I don't feel angry anymore. I just feel so tired.
Oh, just something I picked up some time ago. Pfft, sing it? No, I don't know. I used to sing a long time ago.
Can you walk through fire with
So
me?
I might be a
That's pretty
bit
scary.
rusty, so bear with me. Come sail away with me out of the darkness and into the light. Come sail away with me on a river of tears I've cried. Into the promised land we can begin again. Lift up our hearts and build a new society. Come sail away with me out of the darkness and into the light. Come sail away with me on a river of tears I've cried. And we'll have no fear of their swords and spears. Together we'll stand proud and tall, or together we will die and fall. The true price of freedom. The true price of freedom. It was a song I learned in Valenwood, from an old Red Guard. He'd been there since, I don't know, like forever.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Guardian.
Yes, I will, just for a little while.
Yes. You want to make Marisi a present? Let's go, eh?
Are we going to the farmhouse?
Hey, that would be cool. It sounds vaguely familiar. We've been there before, right? What else did we do there? This I have got to see.
Okay, let's go.
Get up! Get up! Getting out.
Don't push her.
Guardian, I think I remember this place. Yeah, I've seen this place before somewhere.
She will move fast in this sand. It barely makes noise. She likes it.
What are you doing that for?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Sadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mom.
Sadia, wake up, dear.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
I'm fine. It's nice and warm in here. It's helped a lot. I still feel a little confused, but I think all that before, the anger, it's all gone now. Sure. Okay. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Uh-huh.
You want
They
a drink?
took me down the mountain. I remember a stream and a huge city carved into the rocks. He was furious. He had a big argument with some other Thalmor, but these guys were different. More important. They placed me in a cell, and when they came for me, he was not with them. I tried to struggle, but they hit me and forced me to drink something and placed a sack over my head. That's about it, until I want my life back. I realize now it was all a lie. How my life has never been mine? Not really. I want to rediscover myself without the point of my blade in someone's guts, without blood in the dirt. I want to discover why I have this dream I keep having, what it is she's trying to tell me. I want to feel the warmth of the sun on my face again, and I want to go home. I don't want to care about that bastard anymore. I don't want to be afraid or have to keep looking over my shoulder. I don't want to live with the killer inside of me, to be a chosen one, or be the son I never was or ever could be. I want to be free, Guardian, and I don't want to play this game anymore! By the gods, I feel sick. I remember everything. Dragonborn, why are you even here? Why are you helping me?
Thank you. I really mean it. Thank you for being you. You know what? You're the bestest friend ever.
Okay, but if that bard plays that song again... Whatever. Hey, asshole, sing that song again and it'll be your head rolling across the floor.
I'll sing any.
Oh, did you need something? Until next time.
Is that so? We'll see about that. Hey, watch out!
Get out. This is a fine establishment. Get out before I call the guards.
Hey lady, get out of my face.
Guards! Guards!
What seemed to be the problem?
Get them out of here. You're both barred.
Okay, you two. You heard the lady.
Hey, this place stinks. We don't care.
That's no way for a lady to behave. I am disgusted with your behavior.
Who said I was a lady?
Out you go.
Yes?
Hey, don't mention it. Where shall we go now? Yeah, okay. I always wanted to go there. See what I can find out about my past.
Yes? Oh.
Mama, you're home. Can I get a few gold to spend? Please?
What animal skins are used for this? Deer? Bear? Or
Thanks.
saber cat? Don't tell her it's saber cat.
Watch what you're doing.
What's the hurry?
Soldier, was it? What brings you to the market?
Here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Take a look. Remember, I'll give you the best. Poor bastard's better off.
Such a shame.
We didn't want to come to Whiterun anyway. Guardian, wait. Over there.
The best weather to spend some time at home.
It was here, the battlefield in my dreams. I remember the walls of the castle. There was a storm. This is the place where the little girl brought me. No, something's missing. It always ends here. Has there been a battle here before? I'm sorry, what? Look, there's a camp over there. Why don't we camp here and stay the night? It might help me know what she's trying to tell me. Yes, I would like that. You can continue with your interrogation if you'd like. Come on. Sure. You know, I love it out in the open. Since I arrived in Skyrim, I've gotten quite used to it. Every time. I know you're not happy with how I've changed, but it's what I want. Anyway, I got you, right? My guardian angel. What will be, will be. If I was to die tomorrow, I would at least die happy. I mean, look at all these beautiful stars. What do you think they're made of? Do you think people live on the moons? Come on, you don't believe that, do you? You're kidding, right?
Oh, har har. Very funny.
Me and you, we're a team.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm tired. I don't feel so good.
Good night, Dragonborn. Yeah, I'm good. Different? Yeah, why shouldn't I be? Yes. It was more vivid this time. She was waiting for me, on this battlefield. It was pouring with rain. The fighting was over and the dead lay everywhere. She was laughing and skipping through the butchered and cleaved, scaring off the crows. When she saw me, she came right over to me and picked up a sword from the ground. It was so heavy, but she smiled at me and, struggling, lifted it as high as she could above her head. And she shouted at the top of her voice, "Freedom!" She drew a line in the dirt with the sword and then held it out for me to take. But as I tried to take it, she held out her other hand for something in return. But I didn't have what she wanted, so she stopped smiling. Then it went dark. I heard her sobbing again, but I couldn't find her. I don't know. Maybe I never will. Dragonborn, I'm okay, okay? Come on, let's go see Cassius. Hey, Cassius.
Well met, Rigmor. So good to see you looking better.
We're going to the College of Winterhold. I'm hoping to learn about my family.
Is there something wrong? I see. I noticed you no longer wear your armor, or a weapon. I hope this isn't permanent. You'll be needing it shortly.
Hey, I don't want to go back there, okay? As far as I know, my part in this is done.
Rigmor, there is the threat of an imminent invasion. Have you forgotten that?
I'll just let you all take care of that. Armies fight armies, right? Not young girls.
What if this young girl was to lead an army?
Nice bow. She likes it. Light, deadly, and the
I don't
strings
know how
of the draw.
or why,
She will
but for the last few days, scores of old Nord warriors have been arriving at Ingol's camp from all over Tamriel. They want to see you, Rigmor.
Why are you telling me this?
They are your father's old brigade, the Sons of Talos. They have come to pledge their swords and lives to follow you. Like it or not, they have sworn loyalty to you and you alone.
They don't even know me. I won't do it. I can't do it.
You need to get a grip on yourself, young lady. These men, we will need them in the coming battle. The fate of Skyrim, no, Tamriel even, could depend on you. You need to sort this out, Dragonborn. Whatever it takes. She needs to address these men.
Hey, I'm right here, okay? I'm not invisible. And no! I won't do it. I can't do it. You can't make me.
I'm sorry, my child. Please forgive me. Hey, everything is going to be okay. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. How about we pretend? All you need to do is go to Ingol's camp and say a few words. Rally them. You can borrow some steel plate I have here and a sword, only to help out. That's all. Could you do that?
I'll try, okay? Okay. Okay?
What is it? I didn't realize she was in such a bad way, Dragonborn. Please forgive me. I can only hope she recovers in time. We will need her. Of course. It breaks my heart to see her like that, truly. But she must address the Sons of Talos. Until next time.
Forget it. Let's just go, can we?
Me funnel! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Loris to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin. love of Mara, what now? That Cicero fella? Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool? Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon. Poor mother! Her home seems so very far. You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Is there anything else?
Don't suppose there is.
You ever met one of them?
Don't have to be so damn quick.
Sheep, they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me.
What part of the town did fall into the sea? Whoa. Is that the College of Winterhold up ahead?
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Until the college will be here for you no matter what. We always look. Take a look. All right, then.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Yeah, what? Just stays close.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
She likes dusk.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
No, don't listen to her. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there. Please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Until next time. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
Don't push her!
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Until next time.
Skyrim could not be more different.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider
Watch it!
If you need any help with destruction spells, please let me know. Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
It's been a pleasure.
I care little for idle conversation. If you require assistance, if you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Take a look. Until next time.
You can see me? But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Good day.
Welcome to the College of Winterhold. You look a little lost. My name is Riane. Anything I could help with? My name is Riane. Anything I could help with? Well, isn't that the coincidence? I happen to be the protege of Colette, our resident restoration master. She's out on a trip to gather supplies for the next few days. I might be able to help. Oh, I thought you were looking for a book or something. Thing is, I'm very busy, but I'll tell you what. You trade me a favor for a favor, and I'll see what I can do. I need supplies, and I don't just have the money to go and pay for them. Hang on, let me get my list. I guess that works too. All right, let's go have a look. Come here, Puss.
Her name is Mrisi. Mrisi.
Stand still now.
Don't toddle around and keep her waiting. Do it, no?
Hold her where she is so she doesn't run. Aha! Got it. It's an old Aldmeri sarcophagus. It's an old Aldmeri sarcophagus. It's kind of like a lockbox in the mind. It's hiding all her memories. You alright? Not without the correct passphrase, I'm afraid. If you attempt to open it without the right passphrase, it'll be destroyed and permanently erase the memories in it. Best place to get it would be from the person that placed it. Of course I do. She's the head Justicar of the Thalmor in Skyrim. You'll probably find her at a headquarters in Solitude, but if you go there, you'd better be careful. I hear she's very strong.
She did, but She doesn't know what we do now. You have a plan, no? She thinks you have forgotten something? Her ears and fluffy tail, you silly. She is unique and will be spotted fast. She will draw a crowd, and she does not like the sound of that name, Isail. It makes her tail poof out. She doesn't want you to go alone. What if you get caught in a trap? How can she know to save you? She knows that you need protecting. She wants you to be safe. But you had better come back to her, no? She won't let you run away with the new companion. She can't trust you'd be safe as much as she has to take care of you. And she wants to thank you for this. She is grateful for all that you do for her. Now, hurry up. She already misses you. Her memories. Yes, she meant to say her memories. She wants you to hurry for them.
Watch it!
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. Until next time.
Rigmor's guardian, and the famous, or perhaps I should say infamous, Rigmor of Bruma. I am honored to make your acquaintance at long last.
Hi. I'm hoping to find out anything about my ancestry.
Yes. Rigmor, why don't you go with Keris? She will take good care of you and explain a little about all that. And possibly might have some heirlooms left in good keeping at the college for your perusal.
Dragonborn? Okay.
Come this way, Rigmor. There's so much to talk about.
This place is so cool. I love it already.
Cool? Are you cold?
It's a rather long story. Would you like the complete version or just the bare facts? A long time ago, some 200 years to be precise, there was a mercenary by trade known as Rigmor of Cyrodiil. She had a pretty uneventful early life, taking petty contracts until she joined an army of outlaws. The very same outlaw army, led by the Colovian warlord Titus Mede, who marched into the imperial city in the 17th year of the 4th era, wresting power from fools of a gibbering. It was a sad tragedy then that, after giving birth to a baby girl 3 years later, she became bravely ill and died shortly after at the age of 38. Physicians attribute her death to the unwanted accidental pregnancy at a late age. Titus Mede was besides himself with grief and arrangements, but made for the child to be adopted by the College of Winterhold by royal decree. The infant was duly adopted, and her belongings kept in storage therein. The child was named Morgan. At her coming of age, Morgan of Winterhold was summoned to the imperial city to become imperial court mage to the Mede dynasty, where she later was to become a very powerful influence. Before she left to take up her newly appointed duties, it is rumored she had taken her late mother's Daedric armor and crafted an amulet of Talos from it. She also took a Daedric ceremonial blade her mother had kept as a souvenir to strengthen her mother's bastard sword, with its blade increasing its properties. The Emperor would always seek her guidance in affairs of the Empire. Overshadowing the heir to the dynasty, Athrobus Mede, who was fiercely jealous of this foreign witch, so much so, at the event of the Emperor's death, Athrobus Mede struck. Morgan and her husband, a palace guard captain, were accused of a plot to usurp power. Her husband was slain, and Morgan escaped, fleeing Cyrodiil with their only child. Her disappearance only served to confirm the rumors Morgan was the bastard child of Titus Mede I and Rigmor of Cyrodiil. She and her child Morgana were never heard of again. Then, one fine day, Morgan's heirlooms miraculously surfaced. The Falmor had found them buried in a chest belonging to one Ragnar of Bruma. The identity of Rigmor, his only heir, and her history became known to the college. Unfortunately, we were too late to intervene. The college, you see, is duty-bound to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold. Before she leaves here, it is my duty to tell her of her ancestry. The Emperor Titus Mede II is to restore her name and accept her family as part of the Mede dynasty. He is also offering her the position of the recently vacant Countess of Bruma, if she desires it. All she has to do is accept it, and it shall be hers. So now, Guardian, here we are. I am afraid this doesn't concern you anymore, Guardian. Tell her I must. I shall ignore the threatening undertones, Guardian. You see, killing me would serve no purpose. She will eventually come to know. Unless, of course, you intend to lock her away in some dark dungeon, or gallivant around the wilds of Tamriel like a common bandit. Also, I like you. I have a lot of respect for you and your achievements, and you have protected her well. In fact, I cannot think of anywhere else I would rather Rigmor be at this troubling time. With an imminent invasion looming, and all that, it would be prudent to await the outcome of such an event. We would, after all, need to make sure the Emperor is still in residence at the Imperial City. So I will relent and leave the decision to you when to tell her. But I must have your word. Give me your word of honor, Guardian, that as soon as she is fit and well, you will deliver to Rigmor her legacy. I am afraid not. I think our business here is done. Anyway, Guardian, it's obvious now is not the time. Take care of her.
Dragonborn, you have so got to see this. Come on, this way.
I think we had better see what all that commotion is about.
This armor was left by Morgan of Winterhold. She was an ancestor of mine. Carrie says it belongs to me. Isn't it wonderful? Do you think I should?
Please do, my child. We await with anticipation.
How does it look?
Remarkable. It's a fine example of antique armor forged by the famous Khajiit armorer Zizige. This particular piece was worn by your great-great-grandmother, Morgan of Winterhold, when she accompanied the Emperor Titus Mede I on campaign.
What the hell are these?
Oh, those, yes. Those, dear girl, are breasts.
Why would anyone put breasts on a cuirass?
Ah, well, you see, men wear the cuirass, and women wear what's called the, breastplate. Yes. It's used as a combat tactic. When the enemy approaches and raises his weapon, you would dazzle him with your breastplate, giving you the advantage, and then you strike.
Yeah, right. Dragonborn? What? Oh, har har. Very funny. I guess I could get used to it, though. I love it.
Ah. She really does have a wonderful innocence, and it's quite lovable, isn't she? Anyway, Guardian, I think our business here is done. Don't forget to tell the girl when you think she is ready. It's obvious now is not the time. Take care of her. Who knows, one day our paths might cross again.
Yeah, let's get this over with. Can you carry the armor for me? Dragonborn, there's a sword, too. Thank you.
What are you doing that for?
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Until next time.
Well, Morgan was my great-great-great-grandmother, and her mother was also called Rigmor. But she died, and the college adopted Morgan, and when she came of age, became the court mage to the Meade dynasty. How cool is that, Dragonborn? So, the heirlooms I have, when I first met you, Morgan made those from her mother's armor and weapons. But after the Emperor died, she came back to the college and disappeared. She took the heirlooms with her but left behind what we have now. What am I going to say to them? Okay, let's do this.
Damn mages. Another one for the college, hmm? Good luck trying to get through to those fools. Might as well jump into the sea. Then consider this a warning. Stay away from the college, if you value your sanity. Call it a disagreement. Doesn't matter how long I have to wait. A slight chill is nothing compared to what I'm going to do when I get my hands on him. Scholars, they're always the same. Say, if you see an older Breton round here, with a face about as welcoming as the plague, there's some gold in it for you. Name's Quentin. The wretch has a talent for talking your ear off, so I'd cut off his tongue if I was you. You do that, remember? Got some good septims waiting right here. Krosh keeps his word, unlike some.
Yes. Hello. Who, me? No. I was just standing here trying to relieve myself. Speaking of which, I see you're not exactly one to value privacy. Don't know any Quentin. I, do find myself in a predicament, however. Completely unrelated to that fellow, of course. We just, look similar. Not that I know. Damn it. Oh, Mara's tits. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. I've been freezing here ever since those mercenaries rode in. I tell you, getting kicked out of the college on a day like this, and then finding myself prey to some rabble, it's not doing these bones any good. Not even a bit of parchment from Urag. So much for that hospitality. You know of her? And someone's actually bought the book, too! And I would be more than happy to share what knowledge I've managed to dig up. As you can see, however, this isn't exactly time for a history lesson. We, need to get out of here. Wonderful! Finally, things are looking up for a change. Last I saw, the damn lizard had people scouting the area to the south, so the path west under the bridge is probably our best chance. Unless you want to take the most direct approach, of course. But, I'll leave that in your most capable hands, shall I? Lead on.
Keep that magic away from me. Someone do something. Somebody help. I'm getting out of here.
What was that?
Over here.
be in a more talkative mood when there isn't the chance of an arrow going through my throat. Now where are you going? Freedom, at last! Could have used your help on a few expeditions, I'd say. I hadn't finished talking yet. You're gonna miss the best part. Well, the Argonian and I had a differing opinion on the amount of coin they were due following a rather unfortunate venture into Black Marsh. To tell you the truth, I didn't have any at the time, but after things took a turn for the worse, I thought it was time for a change of scenery. Unfortunately, that Argonian fortitude seems to have been the mercenary. There's no use worrying about that. Freedom, at last! Well, the Argonian and I had a... To tell you the truth, I didn't have any at the time, but after things took a turn for the worse, I thought it was time for a change of scenery. Unfortunately, that Argonian fortitude seems to have been to the mercenaries' benefit, but there's no use worrying about that now. Exactly my line of thinking. I'm no heartless charlatan, whatever those fools in Cyrodiil might say, but we all must make the best of circumstance, yes? I would have paid them eventually. I just needed more time. That, my friend, is precisely the question that has brought me to this wonderful pile of snow. Tell me, what do you know of the gods? Well, the Imperial doctrine would have you believe it's the Divines, originally 9, but now 8, that brought all that is good and just into this world. Pure nonsense, of course, even ignoring the Daedra, but they have taken considerable steps to erase even more localized cultures in recent times. No doubt a side effect of the Dominion's meddling. Organized religion, so to speak, would have people believe that these deities are the one and only absolutes of the plains. This is in fact a lie, designed to prop up what is deemed popular, rather than risk consorting with all those nasty cultists in the wake of the Oblivion Crisis. There's been a systematic erasure of beings, demigods, and the like now lost to history, with many of them preferring to stay that way, and the Enarlum is indeed one of them. That is a more difficult question to answer, I'm afraid. But I do have one as well. She has marked you, hasn't she? What else would have brought you this far? Not exactly, but I do have some theories. While you are not the first to receive such a gift, it is not the first time this has happened. I was fortunate to track down an old Dumner on Solstheim a few winters past, whose poor health had apparently got the better of him. Before he died, I spoke with him about how she had paid a visit and everything that had happened after. Now I think I need a wash, and a warm drink. Look, for what it's worth, I want to help you as much as I can, for common knowledge as well as to repay the debt. But we won't be able to do much out here, will we? Meet me back at Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath. My notes and resources are kept there, and we'll be able to shed more light on this than just standing around in the cold. Excellent! If I'm not already there by the time you arrive, don't worry. It's probably just bandits. Skyrim is full of them. It's amazing the people here don't trip over them just walking down the street. I'll be there as soon as I can, I promise. I've come too far to back down now. She won't escape this time.